Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again. And today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So today we're taking a look at the new February Datamines. A lot of stuff in here, some pretty cool stuff. Let's dive into it. So some things have changed. Agamotto, big one being changed here. This one, initially it was going to be a 612, now it's a 510. And before it was going to be a start of the game effect. Actually, it is still a start of the game effect, but it's a little, the effects of the cards seem to be a bit different. Before, we thought they might be like free spells or something. Now it looks like they do have a cost to them, and they are making use of the new banishing effect. So, Agamotto 510 game start. Shuffle 4 Ancient Arcana into your deck. And let's see. Here we can see what they do. So we have the Winds of Watum. 2-0, I think, yeah, they're all 0. So these are basically kind of just like spells where they aren't staying on the board. They have 0 power, but they have an effect. So it's an on reveal without a body, really. Yeah, they're like Kang. So on reveal, afflict an enemy card here with -5 power and move it right, banish this. So that costs 2. This one is 1. On reveal, give Agamotto +3 power. Put him into your hand if he's not in play. Put him into your hand if he's not in play. Why would you want to... Oh, wait. How... Oh, I get it. I was misunderstanding. So this searches for him. If he's not... Because it's a game start, you can find this. It'll find him for you and buff him. Okay, cool. Images of Icon. 4 cost. On reveal, transform your other cards here into copies of the highest power one. That's a neat idea. A little bit of cloning stuff. And then Bolts of Balthak. On reveal, next turn you get +4 energy. Okay. That one's not as exciting, but could be cool with like a Wong or some other way to double it up. But yeah, I like the design. This is the new season pass card, by the way, for March. In general, I think this is a really cool design. I like the idea here where it's like we're getting to experiment with like spells that aren't actually going on the board. Wong won't work because of the banish. Is that how that works with banish? There's no way to make it go off twice. Maybe not. Well, either way, it's a cool idea, and I'm curious to see how it ends up playing out. Whether it works with doubling effects or not. Still, pretty neat ideas here for a card, and definitely something that we haven't really seen in Marvel Snap before, so I like seeing stuff like that. A lot of new cards, as well as some cards we previously knew that got changed. So we have Dum Dum, 2/2 ongoing. Your cards in the front row here have +1 power. So this is pretty interesting. They're finally like putting some value on positioning on the board. So there are 2 spaces in the front, 2 in back. There's another card we're going to look at that also has an effect with the back row, I believe. So neat design space to explore. Esson, this is a big one, man. This is a big one. Esson got nuked from orbit, and honestly, I'm a little confused at how this new one is going to work. So originally, Esson 613 legendary. At the start of the game, follow your cards of different power, give them +2 power. I'll be honest, I didn't really expect them to release this card because I think it is hard to overstate how broken that effect seems. It seems incredibly broken. Now it is a 6/9. After each turn, put a card from your hand that didn't start there in your deck. Put a card from your hand that didn't start there in your deck. Wait, I thought it was putting them into play. It put a card from your hand that didn't start there in your deck here. Oh, I missed the here. Does this work from hand? Because, like, it's a 6 cost. So, like, does this just always work? Or do you have to play it and then it just cheats one thing into play and that's it? Because if that's all it does, this card is mega turbo ass. It pulls a generated card every turn. That's, like, the only way I think something like this would be playable is... if it can do this from the hand, which, if that's the case, it's just an Arsham card, and I hate it. I hate it. I do not like this at all. I don't want I don't want them to give Arsham more support. I mean, I guess you have to draw it for it to work in Arsham. Legendary tag's gone. It is. Regal Koala, thanks for the Prime. Appreciate it. Enjoy the lack of ads, the emotes, and these pogfish. But yeah, so I guess they're just making a auto-include Arsham staple. I mean, it's good in Arsham, I guess, but it's kind of weird. So we have to assume it works from the hand, because otherwise this card just wouldn't be playable. It just would not be playable. It's weird that they don't have text that explains this, though, because, like, I don't know, that's not normally how text like this works. I'm not even sure this would be amazing in Arsham, though. Like, because you have to draw it, for one, so you're not going to have it all the time. Sometimes you don't draw a lot of cards. Sometimes you get most of the cards that were in your deck, not generated ones. And sometimes you don't want to play the generated cards. So I'm not sure about this one. Now, maybe this could be a card played in, like, some of the hand generation stuff, because you have a bit more curated collection of cards that you're generating. Like, you're generating demons, you're generating big stuff with Nick Fury. That could be something worth experimenting with, maybe. But this card went from, like, the easy S tier buy to I'm really not sure about this card anymore. I mean, I'm sure people will buy it and have fun with it in Arsham, but I'm very unsure about how this one's going to land now. Very, very big change. I think they did have to change it in some way from this, but I'm surprised they went for a full redesign. Fan Fei. No stats on this one yet. Activate, move your other cards here away. That could be really strong. That could be very, very strong. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what stats. This was another big one, though. I feel like Firehair got the opposite of the Esson treatment. I feel like they reworked Firehair and they made the cards significantly better. So before, Firehair was a 2/2. You can move this once. When this moves, revive one of your destroyed cards here. Now it is a 2/3. When one of your cards is destroyed, this uses that card's on reveal. This is, I think, quite powerful. This is really, really good for the Misery Thor's deck, actually. You Misery the hammers and then Firehair repeats them. That's super cool. I like the design of this quite a bit. Broken with the stones? Yeah, wow, wait. That seems really nuts with the stones. So yeah, this seems really, really good. Like, I thought this card was already going to be good. This seems better. This seems even better. So big upgrade there. I'm not sure what this Hulk is here for. I think this might have been the token for the Bruce Banner spotlight. Not sure. Khonshu. We found out what Khonshu does, and Khonshu is quite cool. Khonshu is a 6/5. When discarded, returns in its next phase. On reveal, resurrect a card you discarded to another location with its power set to 5. Qualf VL, thanks for the Prime. Appreciate the support. Enjoy the lack of ads, the pogfish, and the emotes. So he evolves. You discard him, then you get to get him back as a 7, and it upgrades its effect from 5 power to 7 power, and then you do it again, and then it gets 12 power. So this is a really neat design. I think this is going to be like another... Obviously, it synergizes with Moon Knight, because, I mean, you got to have it synergize with Moon Knight. It's cool how the logo changes, too. Look, it's like the little moon changes. So he grows, and then the thing that he resurrects also grows. So this is a really neat design. I could definitely see this being played with, like... Imagine doing this with, like, a Silver Samurai deck, where you're using Moon Knight to discard Khonshu, and then you use Silver Samurai to discard, like, an Iron Man or something, or a Brood, or really anything that just massively benefits from this kind of effect. Because you get to spread this out, right? So, like, you get to play a 6/12 if you haven't fully upgraded, and then if you discarded an Iron Man, you're getting a 12-power Iron Man lane in another lane. That seems really strong. Or 12-power Brood, or Mr. Sinister, or really anything that can make use of this kind of effect. Hell, you could even do it with a swarm, right? Like, you don't even have to get super cheeky with it. You could just be playing swarm discard stuff, and a 12 power free thing in addition to your 6/12 is pretty good. So this card seems great. This card seems really cool, fun build around, and I like how it's going to give us a different access to explore discard decks, because we just got that recently with Bullseye giving us a different way to play discard, and now Conchu is going to give us another different way to play discard. So I think cards like this are really sweet. Starbrand, big change here. Starbrand was a 6/8, start of the game, +2 power for each card in your deck with 10 or more power. Now he is a 3/10 ongoing. Your opponent has +3 power at each other location. So definitely I think probably a downgrade for the Surtur deck compared to the old version, but still very strong in that kind of deck. And like chat points out, finally a new Sauron card. Finally, like, this card seems very, very good in a Sauron deck. A 3/10 where you get rid of the bad ongoing, or you silence it later with Enchantress or something. Cool design. I like it. I personally think this is a little bit more interesting than Starbrand just being a big payoff. I like that it has a little bit of a more build around effect that you have to mitigate. And then the first Ghost Rider got text, and did it have text before? It didn't have stats or text or one or the other. It was missing stuff like Conchu. It is a 2/6. On reveal, discard the lowest power card from your hand. Remove that card's power from this. So this card is going to be nuts with Conchu, because you use this and you discard your Iron Man, you discard your Brood. It's basically like, I mean, Iron Man especially, it'll take 0 power off this. It reminds me a little bit of Hellcow back in the day when Hellcow was just a nutty 2/6. Discard a Gore, yeah. Take off -1, discard Goblins. Will discarding negative power things grant this power? That would be kind of nuts, right? That seems really strong if that's the case. But this card very much combos with Conchu, right? Because this will get a lower power card discarded, and then you bring it back and buff it up with Conchu. So that's very cool. Also pretty sick art with him riding the Mammoth. I like this card. I like this card quite a bit. More new cards. Captain Carter. I wonder if she's going to get the shield. I hope she gets the shield. It would be fitting. 4/2. Ongoing. Your other cards in the back row here gain this card's power. Ongoing. Yeah, neat. Obviously, kind of cool synergy with Captain America and Sam Wilson. So, could be pretty neat. Yeah, with Moonstone, that could be pretty nutty as well. So it seems like I guess we'll see when we scroll down, but I'm guessing based off the cards we're seeing here, we are going to be getting a what if season, because all these are what if characters. We have Kahori. Kahori, I think I'm saying that wrong. It's been a while since I watched it. 4/6. On reveal, for each card in your hand, give a friendly card +1 power. Each card in your hand, give a friendly card +1 power. So it buffs your stuff on your board relative to your hand size. That seems like it could be good for some of these card generation decks. I could see that being kind of neat for the stuff that really likes filling up its hand. I am saying it correct. Nice. Then we have Strange Supreme, 2/0. Give this +2 power whenever it merges. After each turn, merge one of your cards that didn't start in your deck into this. That is interesting. That is a very interesting effect. So, big payoff for merge stuff. Is Kahori not a Blue Marvel? Well, it's a better body than Blue Marvel, and it's not retroactive, right? It only buffs the stuff in play. So it's kind of different, but similar kind of idea. But yeah, this is neat. I like merge stuff getting more support. I think merge is like a kind of underexplored thing. They've given us some more pieces over time, and maybe Strange Supreme will give that a bit more of like a build around for merge cards towards the future. Hydra Stomper, 3/1, ongoing, +1 power for each card you moved this game. That seems very strong. Bro, this in Silk? Well, I guess if it only counts the card, if it doesn't count multiple moves, it probably doesn't get too insane. If it counts multiple moves, this goes to the moon. Like, this plus Silk would be absurd. So I'm guessing it only counts each card once, but that's a really potentially high power effect if you build your deck around it. Interesting. Then we have what I think is my favorite card of these unrevealed cards, or datamine cards rather. Infinity Ultron. 5/6. On reveal, add 2 Ultron Infinity Stones to your hand. It sounds like the stones are going to be 3/3s, but they are very powerful 3/3s. Here's what they do. The Space Stone, on reveal, move the lowest power enemy card here to Infinity Ultron's location, or this card's location, I'm not sure. One or the other. Move the lowest power card here to, oh, it's probably to Ultron's location. So you play this in a lane, it'll move their lowest power card to his location. Then we have the Reality Stone. Add a token here, set its power to card's modified power. Not really sure what this one does. Does it give you a token of Infinity Ultron, maybe? Yeah, it gives you an Ultron token here, set its power to whatever the modified power it chooses is. Okay. Ultron Time Stone. On reveal, put a card from your hand here. That's very strong. Mind Stone. Your on reveal abilities happen twice. Here happen twice, so it's Wong. Wong is the Mind Stone, but it's 3. Ultron Power Stone. On reveal, double Infinity Ultron's power. So pretty good. And then Ultron Soul Stone. For each full location you have, give a friendly card there +2 power. So yeah, I believe these are data mined as 3/3s currently. Again, data mines can change and whatnot. But yeah, this seems really cool. I just like the design of this card quite a lot. I think it's cool. I was a big fan of this character showing up in What If, and I think the design is very like fun and thematic while making him different from Thanos. Is he the season pass? We don't know, but the card backs are related to him, so I think it's a safe guess to say he's the season pass. Goliath. 2/1 ongoing, +1 power for each other ongoing you have in play. Yeah, this is basically what the ongoing deck has needed for a long time, is just another good scaling 1-drop or 2-drop. Like, there haven't been a plethora of really good ongoing 2-drops, and this just instantly becomes like the best in slot 1. Like, this is going to go in every Spectrum ongoing deck from now until the end of time if it comes out like this. It's just, this is exactly what you want to play in a ongoing deck. So, seems very good. And then Topaz, 3/4. After you play a card here, move it to the middle location. So, little similar to Grandmaster in terms of like the movement aspect. But yeah, neat. So, a lot of cool stuff here. In terms of the things I'm most excited for, I really like Agamotto. I think that's going to be neat. Firehair seems really sick. Conchu might be my favorite thing here. Like, Conchu and Ghost Rider just seem awesome. And I really, really like Infinity Ultron as well. Those are some standouts for me. Ultrons and Spotlights? Okay, maybe he's not the pass card then. Usually we know what the pass card is, but maybe it wasn't in this time. Here we can see the new card backs. Infinity Ultron, Infinite Infinity Ultron, and the Watcher. That's going to be the What If season. So is the What If season... oh yeah, it's probably Carter. You're right. It's probably Carter. Because she's like the main What If person. This is for April? I think so. We'll see when we look at the spotlights. New locations. Sakar Grand Prix. After turn 4, the winner here gets +1 max energy. Oh, I thought this was -1 when I read it before. That makes way more sense. Okay. I thought there was like a downside for this. Keep that art for the Grand Prix. Yeah. I like it. Starbrand Crater. If you have 10 or more power here, +1 energy each turn. And then Celestial Burying Ground. Discard a card, replace it with one that costs the same. This obviously has synergy with Esson. We got some login bonus stuff. Don't really know much about this, but it sounds like they're going to do some welcome back stuff. Various login rewards. We'll see what happens with that. Spotlights. These spotlights are not changing. I don't believe any of these ones have changed, from what I can see. I think these are all the same as before. This is a sick spotlight week, though, if you are waiting to pick up some discard stuff. Scorn, Corvus, and Conchu in the same week. Cersei's gone. Oh, Cersei was here before. Yeah, this is great. This is the way I think they should do spotlight weeks, is try and have like stuff that synergizes. But here we can see the new ones. So it looks like April is going to be the What If season with Goliath, Cersei, and Gwenpool for our first week. Kahori, Cull Obsidian, and Hydra Bob for the second week. Infinity Ultron, Cannonball, Pixie for the third week. Strange Supreme, Speed, and US Agent for the fourth week. And Hydra Stomper, Aranya, and Madam Web for the fifth week. So that basically does confirm Captain Carter is probably going to be the pass card, not Infinity Ultron. So yeah, cool looking stuff. Pretty good spotlight weeks, I think. I think a lot of these weeks have cards people are missing or have been wanting, like Gwenpool. Cull is becoming really relevant again. Bob makes his first reappearance. Cannonball's being played a bit more because of Scream. Speed coming back is good. These coming back is good. Like, pretty good weeks. I think what we were saying before is still true, where you probably want to save your spotlight keys this month because March and April look way, way better. I would definitely be saving for the future. New albums, new Conquest stuff. Don't have the information on that just yet. And then new variants. Lots of new variants. A whole lot of new variants, as always. That is a really cool perspective on Galactus. I like it. But yeah, a lot of neat ones here. Again, if you want to check out any of this stuff, I'll leave a link in the description below. Definitely recommend it. Show Snap fans some support. They do a great job with all the Datamine stuff. We have this new odd-looking Black Panther emote, and then we have a bunch of titles. Okay, I just refreshed and they added some stuff, so we're editing this in. We have a Duck Duck Juice album. I'm assuming this is a new artist in Snap. Kind of cool art. I like their style. Really like this Malekith. Smaller album here. Oh, you can finally get the Howard the Duck emote. Look at that. Beautiful. Then you have I Am Ivan Fan. Another, I think, new artist. I don't think I've seen their art before in Snap. So cool to see new artists being added to the game. The new Conquest variant is going to be a Negasonic variant. Ultimate Magneto. And then the Super Premium Mystery variant for April is going to be the Infinity Ultron Killmonger from What If. So that's pretty cool. That one might actually convince me to get the Super Pass because I like this variant a lot. And then we have bundles, right? There we go. And then we have new bundles. So let's take a look at what we have bundle-wise. We have a What If Hella bundle for $10. That's the one that's going to be around for most of April. We have Titans of the Cosmos with Blue Marvel and Gilgamesh. These are like mech suit variants, I guess. That's kind of cool. Big money bundle, though, coming in at $100 with a bunch of credits and gold. The Blinding Beauty Black Swan bundle with some credits. We have a gold bundle with Beast and some tokens. Looks like they're still doing some of these higher series bundles as well. So we have a Luna Snow one with a key and some credits. We have a Creative House Pocket Beta Ray Bill. I think this is the first one they've done that's a Series 4, Series 5 that's below $50 since 25 for Beta Ray Bill. But who knows? He could drop by then. We have no idea. The Anti-Venom bundle changed. Oh, we'll take a look at that. Mutant Matrix is going to be Cerebro, 2,500 credits. Ooh, look at that. Rian Gore. Oh, dude, why are they putting the Rian Gore in a $100 bundle? F my life. That's so annoying, dude. That's so annoying. Birds Aren't Real, Red Wing. I'm surprised Red Wing's going in a bundle that quickly. This one, 2K credits, 3K gold. There is a 8,000 gold bundle with some borders, some tokens, and a key. Black Panther bundle. Legendary Outlaw with some gold and some credits. We have a Kate Bishop Hawkeye bundle with some tokens and some gold. Colleen bundle with credits and gold. Angela bundle with some credits for gold. Rocket and Groot bundle with a key and some gold. Valentina bundle, some tokens. So they're doing more of these like higher series card bundles. Waifu Widow, it's a funny name for a bundle. 25 bucks for some credits. Hopefully they make White Widow a playable card by then again, but we'll see. These are various Token Tuesdays. I don't think they've changed. And then we can see the ones that are going to be going in the web shop. So we have an Electro one, we have a Scorpion one. These are ones that are going to be in the albums too. These are the recaps at like the end of the season, and then the super premium is going to be this Killmonger and some Cosmic Reds. Apparently, the Anti-Venom bundle has been changed too. The contents are the same, but the price is higher. It's 5K now. What was it before? 3,500 or something? I don't remember what it was. It was 4,500. Okay, so that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Only 500 gold more, but I think it's better they make it 500 gold more than reduce the stuff in it and keep the price. But a little bit more, so if you're planning your budget, be aware of it. Still, top tier bundle. If you're missing Anti-Venom, this is probably the best bundle the game has offered, I think, ever. So keep that in mind. That's coming February 20th. And that is it for the Datamines. That is all the Datamine stuff we have. So link will be in the description if you want to check it out. I don't know. Looks pretty good to me. I do think I don't love the design change they went for with Esson. I would have preferred a different direction. I think we're probably never going to get this version of the card, but not super in love with this one. But the other ones kind of make up for it a bit for me. I really like the Fire Hair redesign. I like the direction they're going with Agamotto. Conchu's exciting. Like a lot of cool stuff here. And I like most of these cards as well. So looking forward to that. Looks like the March and April seasons are going to be pretty cool. So that's going to wrap it up for the Datamine video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about it in the comments below. But that's going to do it for this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.